This is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching the Morphin Network.
This Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop Convention and Ranger Stop and Pop. Have you ever wanted to see all your favorite Power Rangers together in one epic convention? Go to Ranger Stop! Ranger Stop and Pop! August 27th to the 29th, 2021! Atlanta, Georgia! Ranger Stop 8! November 11th to the 14th! Orlando, Florida! Get your tickets now! Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
What's up? Oh, hello. Welcome to another special day. It's a Sunday here in LA, and of course, they're in New York, right? You're in New York, Javi? Awesome. All right. So hello, everyone. Welcome to a very special interview of another comedian. We have Javier Alejandro Lopez. He's also part of the Ranger Stop social media team. He is my crew member. So hello, I see you again, Javi. And also, he's a painter and the founder of Once a Ranger, Always a Ranger, the page, or it's a group page you see in Facebook. So, what's up, Javi?
What?
You can hear us?
Can you hear us?
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so how are you doing,
Yeah, just another Sunday of the week. Back to work tomorrow.
So, Javi, so let's get into started. So, Javi, how you started loving Power? Well, how you get started as a fan for Power Rangers? Like, what got you into Power Rangers?
Back in the day, it was the commercials showing the live action and the Zords and everything like that. And the toys were coming out, so it was kind of to see something new and something to what Voltron was, but live action. So watching toys and.
Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, let me go again. So, Boken, you have the next question?
Right. So, what gave you the idea to start the Once a Ranger fan page?
It was a few years back. I want to say I've been running it for like 3 years, and there weren't a lot of pages out there for just about it and everything. There were seller pages, and then there were a few other pages that starting to fill with. And I said, well, why don't I just start my own? And I started in my friends. And then they invited their friends, and it's about 70 members later. So it just kept going with it, sharing my collection, sharing pictures of actors, met autographs, sharing what they're up to, and it just people seem to and they share their stuff, and it's nice because you have all these new people that do cosplay and a lot of times they create products, and I've never known them until then. It's nice to see the fandom just like growing. I would think, after this long, people get bored, but it's not going anywhere, it seems, because the page just keeps growing, and I'm happy.
And also, thank you for letting me post on your page or interviews and stuff. So special thank you, Javi. So my next question is, well, you guys know Javi is actually a painter. He actually showed me a lot of his paint work, and I love them. So I know we can move around, Javi, but first off, how did you get started as a painter? I'll give you that. There we go.
I want to say it was like back when I was in elementary school. I was always into art, and I always loved art. And I mostly did sketches. And I was like, I did a lot of sketches, a lot of portraits, a lot of just sketches of Power Rangers, but it was all, just pencil. And then paintings I did every now and then, but not as much. But then one of my friends, Billy, that lives in Orlando, that I met my first Ranger stop, he said something about adding color. He's like, color, and I was like, I don't know. I said I've never done like many colored pencils things. I said maybe a painting. So then I just started with like Dino Thunder randomly because it's one of my favorites. So I said, well, let me just start with Dino Thunder, and go from there. And I started, didn't finish it. Like 3 years later, I ended up finally. I'm like, I've got to finish this. I want. It was like
I think you froze. Yeah, you froze.
this painting again.
I think you froze. Mike, you see him? Yeah, I think you froze. Hey, Mike, can you hear him?
I can't hear him.
Mike, can you? Yeah, my Javi, I think you froze. Try clicking the link again, and you can come back in. So yeah, he froze. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Let me try fixing him. Yeah.
In the meantime, let's take a moment to appreciate the beautiful artwork in the frozen image.
Yes, the people are in a frozen image. So, Javi, you can hear me. Just exit out, and I'll try to get you back in. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll wait for Javi. He accidentally got frozen. Yeah, I'll give him the link again. Let me see. So before we wait for him, so Brock, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Just doing some errands and chores around the house. I made pot roast for the first time last night at 11 in the morning. No, at night.
Yes. So unfortunately, Javi is trying to get in. Well, we'll wait for him. But let's see. Let's talk some Power Ranger stuff. I mean, there was no
episode this week. I got really upset because honestly, like Ranger Podcast Live was how I wanted to show off my hoodie for the first time. But hey, good thing, Kamen Rider Saber has a purple dragon guy who shows up and reveals his identity. So, kayfabe. Kayfabe.
For me, it's more whatchamacallit. I was kind of surprised, but I mean, well, I'll say is why is there a SpongeBob marathon? Oh, here you go. He's back.
I am back.
All right.
So I don't know how far that went, but yeah, meeting Emma Hana. After that, I started painting again because when I met them, I brought my painting and it wasn't finished. So I finished it last year, at the beginning of last year. And then I just said, well, let me go to the next team and let me go to the next team. And it just kept going and going and going. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do every single team. By the end of, I said it by the end of the year, which actually ended up finishing the American adapted ones by the end of last year. And then the remainder Sentai ones that weren't adapted, but still in the time frame, I had finished this year. So I just figured, get back into it. And it was a good time to get back into it because I just kept getting better at it myself. Like I said, I was never really into painting or that good at it. But once I just started painting, I got better at it. And I just love painting. Kind of calms you down at the end of the night before you go to bed. So it's COVID time. So might as well do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he did a lot of good paintings. I mean, looking at the background right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and you're looking at your background, like legit that Lost Galaxy, like Speed Rescue. Basically, the spawn area in the back that looks legit cool. Now, yeah, Mike, next question.
Right. By the way, before I ask my next question, I just got to ask real quick: is that an Eye Shine T-shirt you're wearing?
Yes.
I knew.
Yes.
Oh man, I miss that band so much. This brings me back a lot of memories. But moving onward.
And who was
Uh,
the roadie?
hmm?
Yeah, weren't you the roadie?
Oh, right. So my next question for Javi is, what got you started in painting Power Rangers and Super Sentai art?
It was just something I loved.
Hmm.
It's been with me since forever. When I first started. Basically, Power Rangers have been there after my parents got divorced. So it's kind of like
Hmm.
something new came along to kind of fill the void that I felt.
Hmm.
So Power Rangers came along, and I art along the years, but it wasn't that great. I just got better. I was sketching things, and I had a sketchbook that I brought with me to school, and I would sketch out the Power Rangers and the paintings. I just kind of like I started with it, and I was like, let me just do paintings for my collection, and it ended up working out because when I started to do it, during that time frame, I had actually moved out of my father's house and in with a roommate of mine, and I started to set up my collection again, and on these nice wooden shelves. So I said, well, let me just do these paintings, and then the paintings can actually cover the collection, so I can still hang them up, but it serves as a dual purpose because behind all the paintings are actually toys. So like behind those are actually like it's actually let's see if I could pull this off. So
Oh,
actually all
cool.
so
Cool.
like I think single painting toys behind it. So you wouldn't know unless you came here and like went and pulled the painting off. But yeah, it just it's like, well, let me just do more and more paintings because I can fall where when you come down here, it just looks like paintings, but there's actually toys behind it.
Hmm. You know what? You should again. I already told you, so you should display that when you go to.
Hold on, I think I lost you.
Oh yeah, like hit up Scott or hit up Mikey, and then because those are cool to display. Honestly, yeah, look at that. It looks cool. It looks cool. Oh, I was echoing. So my next question for you, Javi, is what's your favorite Power Ranger season?
It has to be RPM for different reasons because RPM was like a darker season where I loved it, but it was like end of the world. It was kind of apocalyptic. The actors too kind of brought it together. It kind of ties almost like really closely with Mystic Force. Those two seasons did a lot. Like they were amazing seasons. They were well put together. Um, Even though they adapted from Japan, they're not the same. And obviously, I've watched both. But RPM is definitely like it's definitely like my favorite of all time. Meeting all the actors are really cool too. And then Dylan was my favorite, and then Danny Young is awesome in person. So I think that just made the season better for me. That my favorite of the season is like really cool to chat with guys. So yeah, definitely my favorite. One of each morpher for each ranger to use. So kind of just like they had at the end of the series when they had them in the display case. So I have all those, and then I bought some of the weapons, and I've got like I think like 8 or 9 grinder figures so they could fight those. So, but RVM is like definitely one of my favorites. Go Anger, even watching that, like watching the cars actually talk. I think that added to that too. But yeah, definitely my favorite.
Uh, a good one.
Okay, so final question, and per tradition, what is your draft pick for your Power Ranger Dream Team? Now the rules are 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow, 1 core black or green, 1 core pink and white, and 1 6th Ranger, and they can't be from the same team.
Yeah, so no RPM. Sorry, man. Well, you have one from RPM. Yeah, but let's try.
The last condition was his idea.
You're saying no RPM is your
You can have one RPM. One RPM.
So it really so Okay, so let's see. One black or green. That makes it hard too. Red. Let's start with red. So red, I'd have to say. I'll just go with there's a few of my favorites. Probably Cole for red. For yellow, I'd have to say Dustin. Pink, I'd have to say Jen. Let's see what we have left. Black would have to be Dylan. Blue. Trying to blue. Trying to look. Oh, that's a tough one for blue. I'd have to say Kai for blue. And what's left? Six Ranger?
Let's go, Kai, baby.
Oh, Six Ranger. That's a tough one. I'm trying to think. Six Ranger, probably say Solaris Knight.
John Tui, nice. Yes. So yeah, Javi, that's pretty much our questions. But there are some fan comments and some questions from the fans. I'll say hi to you. So are you ready for them, Javi?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So let's go. Let's go up. Let me get the comments ready. Okay. So Thomas Franco says, "Sup."
What's up?
Dan Romero says, "Hey."
Hey.
Mikey Perez says, "Hey."
Hey.
Let's go. Oh, Thomas Franco. Would you audition for next time? Wait a sec. Would you audition for next partner series if not Hasbro doesn't go to the movie route? Would you audition for a new movie?
Probably if it was open, maybe as a mentor, because turning 40 this year, I'm way too old. Danger, unless I'm a type. So possibly.
I did not know you were 40. You look like you were in your mid-20s.
40? You're in your 20s.
I swear, you look younger. You look younger than me. I swear to God.
He's like only 28. I'm like, I'm 26. Damn. Hey, age doesn't matter, right?
That's right.
Let's see. Noah Cummings says hi. Eric Manos says, Emmanuel Sabi says, "Cover, can you paint your dream team up?" You guessed that right there, so give you an idea.
Yeah. So you got. So remember, it's Cole, Kai, Jen, Dustin. Let's see.
Solaris.
Solaris, and who's the fifth one? I forgot. Oh yeah, Dylan.
Yeah. The Sean M. Hall says, "What's up?" Darren Marinez says, "Beautiful work." It is beautiful work.
I have to be honest, like from the angle from where we were watching, you couldn't even tell that's painted like that. Those look like photographs. Like they're that good.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, it's a fantastic collection too. It's up to Matt's Wild Ranger 5 collection. You're seeing them. Oh, I think he's talking about your paintings. Yeah, they really look good. I'm like, it did look like art for like boxes. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, Cody. He's a big fan of you, by the way. He actually likes the paintings, so. Like Jason Chan was 30 when he was and he didn't look at. Yeah, age doesn't matter. So
Yeah, and also Arthur, whom we interviewed a few weeks ago, he was, he's the oldest actor to be an active ranger. So,
Question for you, man. You ever make comic Zords?
The Zords are always behind the Rangers, but just individual paintings of the Zords. I thought about it before doing the actual Zords and then maybe the Megazord behind them. It would be kind of a different thing. I think on the places to put them. That's all.
No worries. So Javi, before we finish this, can you do one by one show off your painting? So for the viewers, yeah, one by one. Let's start from the left and then go all the way, right down.
Okay.
Go one by one, and tell us what is it.
Backwards, but yeah.
Yes, and he did use Die Ranger for season 2. That's great.
I don't know, Javi, can you hold it like this, hold it like a camera? So, yeah.
Oh, like
yeah, no, hold pretend that's all people hold it like a picture of it. There you go.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
The lighting on those, the use of lighting and shading in those paintings, you couldn't even tell that they're paintings. Like they look like you photoshopped them from stock photos.
Yeah.
They're that good.
All right, let's go to the next row. Second row. Oh, he froze again. Okay. Time Force, yes. Red season. All right, let's go. Yes. Oh, perfect.
I love the angle used for Wild Force. It's not perfectly centered. It's at a slight angle. I like that.
It's so good. I'm like, hey Hasbro, if you're watching this, get my man Javi. Legit, this is legit cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is so good.
I like the color on the Green Ranger from Mystic Force.
Yeah, it is so good. All right, third row, Javi.
Mm-hmm.
RPM. There you go. That's it. That's it. Mm-hmm. Right. This is so good.
Gun.
This is so good. This is so good. I love it. Megaforce, yeah. That looks good.
That looks amazing. Here we go.
Beast Morphers.
Buster's ready, go.
Yes. Now, Javi, Dino Charge, yes. Dino Charge. Of course, that's just a lot of people.
Wow, right. Wait. Oh, he got the full team.
Oh, it's the Sentai team too, look.
Yeah, he got Tokuger.
You got Tokuger.
And by the way, I'm not going to fault you for not including Navy in Kyoruger, because he only shows up in the 2 specials.
Oh, he's got his own painting.
Oh,
Windskill's there. Okay. You got Kyoruger. And then you got Q Ranger.
That's one of my favorites.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually cosplayed as the Blue Ranger from that one. Oh, nice. You got both Lupin and Patoran.
Resoldier.
Kira May King.
Now you need is the new one, but
the Kaiger.
Yeah, Koi, that's amazing. So, guys, curious, Koi, do you sell or make commissions of painting or no? You just make it for yourself.
Right now, it's for myself. I kind of want to finish the ones I have planned, and then I may take commissions. The only thing is because it's hard to put a price on something because it takes a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Because first painting them all out, then it's painting them all in, all the Rangers themselves or the characters, and then it's sketching out the Zords, and then it's goes in, and then it's lining up the tape to the background. It's like a lot of work. When I started out wanting to charge people, it was my limit was $20 an hour, but because I work on these at different times of the day, it's hard to set a limit. Like each painting would cost people a lot. Mm-hmm. So sometimes it's better to just kind of buy the prints that I'll have made. I do plan on making extra teams like Psycho Rangers is on my list to make. Just because fans like Psycho Rangers. And the Once a Ranger team is definitely on my list. Possibly Mystic Mode is on my list because those modes were kind of awesome, and you don't really see too much artwork of them out there. There's other teams like the 95 team would be kind of mean. The Ninja Rangers would be nice to do from movies or the movie. So commissions aren't exactly off the table. It's just approach maybe difficult.
I see. Yeah,
it would be really expensive.
Yeah, because those are really good. I mean, like, heck, because like, I mean, my sister's a painter, and then she's so my sister's a professional painter, and if she saw those, she'd legit be impressed. Like, those are really good, like photorealistic and everything. And give me a sec. Emmanuel Sebi's asking, do you complain about some of the lighting collection or think of being part of it? Yeah, man, I'll say this, not to leave the house, but I don't know. It kind of looks similar. Like it's polished. Your painting, so let me buy it.
Actually, I do have a question I would like to ask. You say you're planning on doing all the Sentai teams. So of those first 15 teams, which one are you looking the most forward to painting?
You know what? I really like. It's hard because I really enjoy Jetman and Liveman, but there are a few others that would kind of be challenging, but at the same time would be interesting to do. I mean, like characters like Miss America. I mean, her hair and whatever else, and like her costume, her whole suit and her mask were just weird. Like the Red team was awesome, but like my buddy Billy cosplayed him. Like I love that helmet. Like he has the helmet. I love that helmet. So that would be an interesting one to do. But I think, I mean, Jetman and Liveman, just because I really enjoyed those a lot more than the other seasons, I think. I'd have to say those two. I kind of it's just suit wise and helmet wise. That's what I like about a lot of the seasons: is suit wise, helmet wise. And I watched all of Sentai this past year or whatever. So every single Sentai I've watched, except for I've only watched 3 episodes because that's all I could find that was subtitled. So when I paint the paintings, I like to know the characters that I'm painting to kind of get a feel for them. So I think even with that, like I connected more with Jetman and Liveman, that I'll enjoy painting them more just because I got more out of those seasons than the other seasons.
Yeah, for me, Liveman really hit me hard on the first episode alone because of like what happened. Not gonna spoil it to anyone watching the live stream because like if you haven't watched the season yet, go watch it. But that first episode hit me real hard.
Yes. There's more comments. It's like saying, do a Vera Troopers and a Beetleborgs one.
Those I definitely want to try. I did like these. So I kind of definitely want to try those because I did buy the DVDs here. Luckily, someone was selling them traders, even in the last volume, which you can't find anywhere. So those are definitely stage. Like I'm not saying no to either one of those. I don't know from the Beetleborg Metallics, or I may do both and then do all the extra ones, T-Borg and Astro, like all of them, Shadowborg. So it would be interesting. Definitely.
Yeah, I had to marathon all of Beetleborgs and VR Troopers in the month of January. Just in that 1 month, watch all like 150 plus episodes.
Emmanuel Sebi says should be at least $35. I actually have a price for you. What's funny is my sister actually is watching this, and she kind of made a price for you for those paintings. So, are you using oil or are you using paintbrush?
This is all acrylic.
Acrylic? Okay, so she told me acrylic. So those kind of paintings is worth $75. That's a good estimate of what your paintings are worth. Because the acrylic is hard, yeah. So she said $75 at least. So guys, I mean, it's up to you, bro. But that is technically what it's worth for a painting for acrylic. If it's oil, it's worth $100, like always. So, yes, Cody, Javier, make me one. I was kidding. That's pretty it. Let's see if there's any more. Titanium. Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's made. He's made already.
Is it ready? Can you go back and show him?
Hold on. Let me set this up. I will go grab him. He's just not hung up yet.
Ah, sweet. Look at his awesome paintings, guys.
Yeah.
Look
It's
at
like
that.
we're getting an exclusive look.
Exclusive look of the Titanium Ranger. Damn, those look good. I'm serious. Like, come on, Mike. Those are legit.
Yeah, like honestly, like seeing those paintings, it feels like I went back in time to the 90s, back when like Turbo was like just about to end, and you got to see that first trailer to In Space.
Yeah, and plus they have my favorite, like at least my favorite Disney seasons. Yeah, guys, my favorite Disney season is actually Mystic Force. So, In Space. Damn, these are so good.
Not gonna lie, seeing Dino Thunder and Dino Thunder and In Space together. No,
okay, there you
SPD.
go. Hold it up, Cody. Hold it up. I'm Cody. Come here. Hold it up.
Ooh, pretty.
One more middle. Oh, more middle. There you go. There you go.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. And he has the Solar Max Megazord.
Nice.
Nice. Yes. Let's see how much that banana tape will go for. At least. Oh yeah.
By the way, after you finish doing all those teams, you ever plan on making a painting for Eyeshine?
Wait.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh wait. Avi. So Cody said this. You know who Tim Fiddle's? He's actually originally Blue Ranger.
I do have a Gold Zeo one, so I have that one too. I have all the 6 Rangers. I just haven't hung them up yet.
Do you have the gold one? The gold Zeo Ranger? Yeah. So hey, you might
Hold on.
Let's see. All right, guys, we're getting our exclusive. All right, Cody. Don't worry, Cody. Let's see. He'll get Gold Zeo. But those are so good. Yeah, I'm actually trying to zoom in. Damn, even Turbo looks good. Oh, hey, Cody, what do you think Tim will like, or the triplets? Cody, you see
Quick
it?
as lightning, strong as steel. Watch out, danger! He's for real. You know when lightning strikes, it's
Gold Ranger. One more request. Do you have Quantum Ranger?
Do I have Quantum Ranger? Yeah. You want to see that one?
Yeah, it's cute. Shows everything. We'll hang out. Let's show everything. Show this again. This is cool. I love this. This is a.
But yeah, like seeing Dino Thunder and SPD together, it reminds me of that one special episode where Kira and Ethan find that thing that shows them the future.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah. Cody plays. Yeah, he's gonna want that. Challenge for Javier to draw. Oh, let's see. Yes, let's see. What's new? Let's look at those beautiful work of art.
There's this one. I find
Yeah, oh, dude.
Go on, Wings! Go on, Wings!
My kid will love those in his wall. I know, because I actually do that.
this one I do love.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Sushi time!
Oh, here he is.
Yes.
Actually, I know kind of. I'm not write it down. I'll ask him maybe if he's interested in having one of those. It's kind of cool.
This one is.
Yes. Now this is the one Leo would want because he loves a lunar wolf with a Zanaku right next to him because stands.
Hey Leo, if you're watching this, what about Leo? If you're watching this.
And what's funny is that he is the furthest thing from a JoJo fan, but he still calls him his stand. Yes, yes.
I know Jeffrey Dalton loved those. Yeah, if you're watching this, wait, do you have a Korag, bro? Oh, Jason.
Yes.
hold on, still. Wait,
That one knocked it out of the park.
you're good. Dude,
This one.
What's next?
oh, wait,
Ooh.
hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of that and show that to my good friend Brandon. He's actually the agent of John and Chris. Oh, that would be amazing. All right, awesome. These are
What is he gonna bring next? What is he gonna bring next? Oh yes, Draco and Phoenix.
oh
Yes.
that's my favorite Gokaiger. I mean, yes, but he's 2 weeks of Gokaiger.
Yes,
perfect.
Shinkid
I love.
Oh, and you got Full Zord with her.
These are so good.
Different.
Yes, one of the most American swords you'll ever find. A bull motorcycle.
Oh, Dino, yes, Dino Fury Gold. Jen would love that.
Oh, here he is.
Oh,
Yes,
Dark Ranger. I know someone who would love that, but technically, yeah, I know someone who actually would like that. Oh,
yes. Let's send this to Kerrigan.
Kerrigan, he'll love that too.
Yes, sparkling man.
Yep. Show it. Let's set up a GDF. He would legit love that. That too. I would actually get that one. I have to buy. I would just get.
Oh, I actually have it right here.
Oh wait!
Oh,
Hold it! I know someone would love that. I'm gonna take a picture of that. There you go. That's it. Yeah.
John Tui.
Oh,
nice. The full rescue squad.
Tag to drink. I would love that.
God, I love Bokinger.
This one.
Ooh, Nemo.
God damn it, that one is so beautiful. Like even the toy commercial for that one was amazing.
And then this one.
Oh yes.
Hold. I know my boss would love that. Well, Joe, wait, hold it. Hobby, put it back again. Hobby. Yeah. I'll take a picture of that. So Joe. So Joe, if you're watching this, look at that. It's beautiful. I love the Phantom Ranger.
Let's see. I think this may be the last one.
Robo Knight. Yes.
Dose Naito. Nightic power.
Yes. Manuel says you've done so much for me about what's the best. What about salute? What about you've done so much for your community. Salute. What about the best modern season Dino Fury cast? Oh yeah, he did. I didn't hear he did. Yeah, he did Dino Fury. Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Fury. Yeah, he did Dino Fury. Yes.
Emmanuel also asked another question that I found very interesting.
Are you? Oh, so the comic book thing.
I thought of it at the same time. I mean, with the comics, it's like I'm taking someone else's and putting it as in my own paintings. So I kind of don't want to, in a way, as I feel like then I'm stealing someone else's work. Like I'm still taking someone's work from this because the designers that did it, but they've already been like reused in a live show and everything like that. And these are people in suits, but the comic just feels like, I don't know. I wouldn't feel right kind of like taking something from somebody else's work already and like displaying. No.
Fair game.
Yeah.
I appreciate
among
comics.
That's on.
Yeah.
That's but yeah, hopefully, hey, I want so if you can, I actually love Jetman. Hopefully, you get so yeah. That's the one thing I hope to see from you. Okay. So
wait, there's one more thing Emmanuel said that I really liked. He challenges you to make a possible Ultra Zord not seen before. And the reason why I wanted to point out that comment is because Bulkinger versus Super Sentai is my most favorite team up from Super Sentai. So I always wanted to see an Ultra Zord that combined Hurricane Dolphin, Abare Brachio, what's it called? Deca Break Sword, Trevelyan, and the rescue squad from Bokinger. You know, like get the whole like dream team Zords together from that team up.
That would be something else. But that reminds you of Bandai's
Zord Builder.
Yeah.
that I didn't like.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking at like limb swapping. I mean like proper combining. But no, I agree with you about the Zord Builder. It's weird sometimes.
Yes. PR villains and common writers. Ooh.
Common writers I've never gotten into, sadly. It's just with Power Rangers Sentai, that's enough. That's like it's enough time. Like I spent a lot of time watching all that and everything like that with my free time. Common writer, I feel like if I started watching that, I would want the merch and try to start collecting that too. So I just don't because it's kind of expensive. I did watch the movie team ups with the Sentai seasons because I have a lot of bootlegs of those and I've watched them on Kiss Asian and everything. So I do like those aspects of it. Villains, Psycho Rangers is a definite. I mean, that's as far as villains go. Villains, it makes it tough because some were used in Sentai and not Power Rangers, and some were used in Power Rangers and not Sentai. So it would have to be like maybe smaller paintings for the villains. Plus, most of them don't have Zords except for like Korag. So yeah, smaller paintings possibly where I can make prints later and then just hang them up in a different part of my basement somewhere without taking up the whole basement. Because I have to live with my roommate, so I don't want to take up the whole entire basement.
Yes. But damn, you need to just straight up, like I don't know, maybe cons, like I don't know, that'd be cool. Like I don't know, get a boot, do like a fan. No, seriously, do like a fan table and just show them off. Like yeah, I know there's a lot because of course I know there's a lot of conventions that don't have like stuff you can interact with, but that looks cool too. That actually looks cool to interact with, and plus you never know, some of your actors might actually take a picture with those. Yeah, see, give you an idea.
I thought doing that for Morphicon, and I actually asked someone that helps with Morphicon. He's talked about me possibly bringing an art gallery to Morphicon. The only thing is that shipping them, because me living in New York and that being in California, I'd have to ship them in crates, so it would be really expensive. You ship like 30, and then there's going to be in crates. But my plan is, once I figure it out, is to make prints of all the paintings. So people can have their own cut of the painting. I just want to figure out how to make them look exactly like the painting, though, because a lot of times when I mean, if you look up close, you can see the brush strokes and everything like that. So if I'm scanning it, you're not going to see the details as well as you would like in person. You're just seeing like really, really up close. So I'm thinking getting a really good camera and just taking pictures of each one and how to scan it, and going that route, and then just selling prints.
Yeah.
At a future con, you could see like this would be available for prints.
Excellent. Yes. Definitely. Almost out of time, but it was great to having you. Thank you for showing us those amazing paintings. I love it. I'm actually glad I interviewed you. So Javi, where can you find you in social media?
So I am available on Ranger, always a Ranger, Saban and Sentai page. On that, I'm posting all day, every day. I'm also on. I believe my Twitter handle is actually Jason Pez. I don't use that very often. And then Instagram is _ Alejandro _ Lopez. It's all lowercase. So those are the 3 places.
Excellent. And where can I find you, my partner, Mike?
You can find me on Instagram at chrono _ cosplay, and you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto.
Awesome. You can find me on Instagram, DancerBoy247, and Morphin DancerBoy247. And please follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Wait, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on the Morphin Network. Thank you guys so much for being here on this Sunday. Thank you, Javi. It was an honor looking at your awesome work. This is Morphin Network, and yeah, guys, we're signing out. All right, we'll do a goodbye wave. Bye, guys. Okay, put that away. Yeah. All right, bye, guys. Over.